I don't think it's needed, man. Like I don't think it's needed, bro.
So what's the plan then? So we have Lonzo, Hart, Kuzma, Ingram, Randle. We need to re-sign Randle. If we do not re-sign Randle, I don't know how you can watch this whole Lakers season and not re-sign Randle. What would you say?
Yeah, Randle needs the money.
Get that man the max.
Yeah, pay that man.
There was I don't really follow the per 36 stats. I think they're just kind of bogus stats. But there was a stat that had Randle, Anthony Davis, and one other power forward as players that averaged 20, 10, and shot over 60 true shooting percentage, I guess. And it was Randle, Davis, and someone else. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, Randle had that much of an impressive season. And I don't really,
One thing I will say about Julius Randle is this summer he's going to have to go get some moves.
He's got to develop a jumper.
He's that and also some moves besides running over people. Yeah. Because at some point in time, they're going to have enough tape when they're going to scheme for you. You have to get better. This is really his breakout season.
LeBron James.
This was really his
LeBron developed a jumper.
I took a break to go.
LeBron developed a jumper this season. I don't know if it's been there, but I just told Pavy, this season made me a LeBron fan.
I ain't never going to be a LeBron fan.
But I think you, like you said.
I feel you, though.
Yeah. I think you have to resign Randle.
I appreciate him, though.
I think you have to resign Randle for the, 120 probably. He'll probably get 120.
So, he was on ESPN with Woj the other day. They said 4 years, 16 to 18 per, which I think is low as hell because that's 4 years. Yeah. So that's 4 years, 72. But you have to think of it. No one has cap space this summer. There's legit not that many teams that have cap space.
True.
It's do you want to get a lot of money and go play with the fucking Kings or the Mavericks? Or do you want... Because he said he wants to play for a contending team, like a playoff team. And next season, I think the Lakers will be that. So I think that's how we keep him on a cheaper deal. But I think we end up giving him more...
It's fucked up, dog. That's real fucked up. Y'all need to pay that goddamn man.
I think he'll
that's fucked up. I'm sorry, but it's fucked up. Y'all need to pay that man. Don't tell me you're going to give me $16 to $18 million. Did you see what I did last year?
Exactly.
Did you see that shit?
I think he's worth 20 plus.
You telling me Andrew Wiggins is worth more than me?
Also,
that's what you telling him. Oh my God. Oh.
I heard that it's Cat and Wiggins that have a problem with each other.
If I'm Cat, I feel get this bum ass motherfucker out of here.
Wiggins isn't bad. He's not bad. Minnesota doesn't put him in the best positions to succeed as well. He's not. They should be.
That
playing
man is a number one pick, averaging 16 points per game.
He was averaging 20 before Jimmy got there.
Jimmy tore his ACL and was gone, and Wiggins was still averaging 16 points a game. What you mean?
He the second option.
Clay averaged 20 in his sleep.
Come on, we talking about Clay. We talking about Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins is the number one pick in the draft.
He was, but okay. He can still give you 20 a night.
But, wasn't it a weak class?
I don't want to hear about that, bro.
Really.
Was that the
Jabari?
That was the Julius Randle draft.
Yeah.
Hey. Imagine if the Timberwolves will have Randle and Cat right now instead of Wiggins and Cat. Yeah. Exactly.
But Randle's not a bitch like Wiggins is. Sorry.
If the shoe fits, wear it. Tell that man contract.
The only reason why the Timberwolves passed on Joel Embiid was the foot issue.
That's the only reason. Idiots.
But could Embiid and Towns play with each other? They're both centers. I don't think that works.
No. You would have had Embiid instead of Towns.
And then
Cat got drafted after Embiid, right?
Yeah.
Actually, they probably still would have picked Cat because Embiid was gone for 2 years, so they probably still picked Cat.
I would have picked Embiid because Embiid got the higher ceiling.
You didn't really. Yeah,
I'm sorry, but I thought that back then.
Okay. Yeah, but we also
I legitimately tweeted back then. I was like, but back then I legitimately tweeted if Joel Embiid actually get on the NBA floor and play, he's gonna be insane.
Are you gonna take Michael Porter Jr. top 3 because he probably has a top 3 upside out of all players?
I would.
Okay.
If I'm Phoenix, no. Who's at number 2? Sacramento. The Kings.
Yeah.
If I'm the Kings, yes. If I'm who's the third pick?
Hawks.
The Hawks. If I'm the Hawks,
Grizzlies.
If I'm the Hawks, I got Taurean Prince, and I kind of like Taurean Prince.
Who gives a fuck about positions? He picked the man.
We were playing position as basketball.
No, but this is the thing. If Phoenix is going to draft Ayton because Doncic is not coming over, then I don't necessarily know who goes number 2. And I don't need another point guard.
Bragley.
Unless draft night I can move Schroeder, and then I would take Trae Young.
I'm not taking Trae Young at 3rd pick. You wild as hell. I'm not drafting that man 3rd.
Well, it depends. I'm just saying.
If you the Hawks, you just pick the best player.
I'm just saying it depends. I would
the
like.
Hawks have Schroeder, so they trade him or what?
Schroeder said he wants to get traded. He said he don't want to be.
I'm like the Pacers.
Yeah, he said he don't want to be in the bottom of the East for the last.
I mean, that would make a good backcourt.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. The draft is gonna be crazy. We got to do a draft special.
We have to.
Yeah, you should
even,
come. You
even
should
the
come
Lakers,
down.
the Lakers do have a pick unless
you should come back down and let's do a draft special.
I'm down with that.
We can fucking live
stream. The Lakers have a pick, what, like the
25? We got the Cavs pick. Thanks, Jordan Clarkson. I love you, man. You got us a pick.
Yeah. Shout out to JC.
Hey, you played well for us.
It's gonna be a loaded draft though. So if I'm anybody, I'm happy. Like there's more talent in this draft to me than the past 5 years.
Oh no, next year.
Last year's draft was insane.
Last year's
Kuzma was a 27th
next year gonna be crazy. Zion Williams. Oh my god, bro.
Duke's whole starting five.
I'm gonna be the biggest Zion Williams fan. I'm just letting y'all know right now.
It's the weirdest shit. Coach K can't. It's Coach Krzyzewski, right? He cannot win with great talent. He wins Final Fours with shitty fucking talent. He's had Jabari Parker. Who do you have last year? Brandon Ingram the year before that. Jason Tatum. They did not make the Final Four.
But I think it's
when he had Jaleel fucking Okafor, they won the fucking championship.
But I think it's part of the system of college. Like if they were playing 3-game series, they would probably wash everybody.
Beat everybody.
But if they playing one game and you just got to deal with chance, and every game you playing another opponent. It's legit like being like on the pickup court and you play 5-on-5 and every time you play a different team. Of course you gonna lose one of them fucking games, even if you got the best talent, because you might just fuck around and play a team that's a better team in that game.
Which is what Kentucky's done recently. They've taken top picks or top recruits over championships, and I think Coach Calipari's fine with that. And I think Coach K is now. They're like, you know what? We'll develop a relationship with potential NBA All-Stars and fuck
college basketball is like.
There's so many rules. I wish
it's over, but it's not over.
They need to outlaw zone defense.
Like it'll never get bigger than it is.
Zone defense.
That would be crazy.
I think zone defense.
Would be crazy.
See, and I don't have a problem with the zone. My problem is
NBA
with the difference
don't play zone. So I feel like
the Celtics switched up into a zone versus the Cavaliers in game 1 or game 2
for stretches.
Yeah, for stretches. Like in college, you would literally run a 2-3 all game.
Okay, yeah, but the zone isn't outlawed in the NBA though.
Yeah, but there's enough great shooters around that if you go to a 2-3 zone, you're done.
You know what they need to do? Take the shot clock and make the shot clock the same as the NBA. Because then you're going to force them to actually get into an offense earlier. Usually when you're watching college basketball, it takes them 18 seconds to get into the offense. If you in the NBA, if you take 18 seconds to get into the offense, it's 6 seconds left. You heaving up the ball at the shot clock. In college, you got 12 seconds left, and you're gonna run up. You're gonna basically sit there, hold the ball for 18 seconds, run a play the last 12 seconds, and try to get an action and then get a shot. That's why the games be so low.
I personally don't have an issue with the way college basketball is played.
I hate it.
It's just a different style of basketball.
It is, but zone defense hurts players developing on offense as well as defense. If you watch Brandon Ingram play at Duke, he looked like a really good defender. That's just because he played zone.
And he's long.
I still think he's a good defender though. He's 20
His rookie year he struggled because he went from zone. He went from zone to man.
But he's 20 years old.
I'm just saying they would be more developed already if they played how the NBA does.
But when you say year 2, Brandon Ingram on defense is way better than year 1.
It is
right. So I feel like personally the zone in that situation, when you learn in the zone, like you have to know exactly where your assignment is. Yeah. Versus if you switching everything, you just got to make sure that you stay with the man, that you communicate with your defender. So if he playing in the zone, like he knows he's gonna be a better team defender. Because when he get into a man-on-man, after year 1, you get cooked for 82 games. You're not gonna come back the next year and be like, you know what, I'm not gonna get no better. You're gonna go out, and unless you Russell Westbrook, who got worse as a defender as he got in the NBA because you don't care anymore, become worse on defense. But if you know how to play your side of the floor, you're gonna be all right. That's why I look at like all the best defensive players in college and those who actually made it to the NBA and how it translated, like the Joakim Noahs, the Al Horfords, even Corey Brewers. They're good team defenders because they know exactly where they're supposed to play.
First team all defense.
I mean, yes he was, but Russ doesn't care because Russ is required to fucking score all the time. If Russ wasn't, if Russ was like if Russ had the scoring ability of Patrick Beverly, Russ would be an All NBA defender.
I agree.
But he doesn't. He's Russell Westbrook, so he's gonna play like Russ.
He's just playing safety back there on defense, though.
Exactly. But if you look at all those guys from college that were great defenders, it translates into the NBA because they know team defensive schemes. And then when you get into switches, it's like, all right, cool. I know when I'm coming up the court, talk to me, bro. If I get a pick coming right, don't let me get hit with a pick. Yell it out. Yeah. Even when you on pickup floor, I mean, even when you playing pickup and somebody set a screen and you get hit with a hard ass screen when you playing pickup, you like, bro, why you didn't tell me it was a screen right? And they're like, my bad. Yeah, because you get hit on that screen, you getting fucked up. Yeah. You getting fucked up. So if you know your defensive principles, where you're supposed to be is fine. They just need to take the shot clock down. I don't want to watch them dribble the ball away for 18 seconds. Like, just make them go. If you make them have to shoot, even if they trash their shooting, eventually they're going to be like, you know what? I got to get these shots off, so I'm just going to shoot. And when you go to the NBA, you got to get the ball up court in what, 8 seconds? 8. You got to get the ball up court in 8 seconds, right? So in college, you still damn near got 4 more times. Like 4 more full 8 seconds almost. To run a full possession in the NBA than it does before you got to get the ball up half court. So it's like, imagine how much more it forces you to just like go. You just got to stop thinking and go. That's why even when you look at the Rockets, the way they was playing in transition, everybody was just going. People weren't standing around holding the ball. The ball was moving. They were moving. They were playing good team defense, and it allowed them to just go. So when P.J. Tucker catches the ball on the wing, rather than him sitting there all game long by himself, having to think about every time he catches the ball. Now when we run in transition, I throw you the pass. Cool, you catch it. You don't even have to think about it. Oh, shit, let me shoot it because I know if I don't, then I'm going to think about it, and then they come, they going to make me, I'm not that good, let me shoot it. And then it's like, oh, shit, it goes in. But if you in college and you just sitting there for 18 seconds, and then 12 seconds later, they're like, all right, run the fucking play. You just like, all right, well, cool, run the play. And then usually the best player get the shot. He take a shot. He miss a shot. Everybody else run back up the court. We do it again. For fucking 40 minutes. That shit is disgusting. It's goddamn disgusting. So I think, like you say, like you call him Tiny Dog. Everybody call him Tiny Dog. I just think as a team defender, watching him this year play with Lonzo Ball, at times they can be stifling. And I feel like they can be stifling because he's gotten good defensive principles. Although he might not be a great man-on-man defender, I don't necessarily feel like Kevin Durant was a good man-on-man defender when he came in the NBA. But now man-on-man defense, he's a very solid defender.
One of the best defensive players in the league.
Exactly. So when
I think he's a better team defender than he is one-on-one.
See, and I think personally, I think now helps that. And personally, I think now Brandon Ingram is a better one-on-one defender than a team defender.
Yeah.
Because I think that now his length and his ability, his length and Magic Johnson telling him to be aggressive, I feel like has like put a battery in his back to where he knows that even if he makes mistakes, he's not gonna get penalized for it. Versus when you were dealing with the old leadership, everything was so contingent upon like basically like making sure that you stay around and you don't get traded. So even when Kobe was there, they were trying to like build up and find pieces to play with Kobe. Well, nobody wants to play with an old, aging, hurt Kobe, so nobody's gonna come. So if you a piece there, you a Jordan Clarkson, every season you worried about getting traded. So how you gonna develop a rhythm? Then Magic and Rob come through. They're like, all right, we got young guys. Y'all just go out. Y'all be young. We know we're not gonna win. We got a 3-year plan. If y'all can be good for the next 3 years, you might stay around. Then if you like, all right, now I got time to develop. And then Magic come to you and say, I don't care. Just put your head down, be aggressive, and make sure that we feel you out there. You go out there and you play hard. Versus your rookie year, you coming out there, everybody expect you to be Kevin Durant. You not Kevin Durant. You know you not.
He struggled his first year.
That's all I'm saying about Ingram. Like I think he'll be all right, but college needs to just speed the shit up, and we'll be all right.
Which is why I need them to be more NBA, like just kind of like fashion. All right, so we got 3 minutes left. Who's coming and who's getting traded in LA? Also, I think if we keep it, we're drafting Mitchell Robinson. He's a center out of college. He didn't play this season. Have you heard about him?
No, but if I'm not drafting nobody that didn't play.
He's a 5-star center that was supposed to go to Western Kentucky, but he just said fuck college, and he's just been working out by himself for a year.
Why is he going to Western Kentucky to be a 5-star center?
I think they gave him some money, and then the money never came, and he just stayed home.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, that's what I think.
I mean, I like center.
Why the fuck are you going to Western Kentucky if you're a 5-star?
No, I mean center is the one thing that I wouldn't even mind if DJ want to opt out, sign with the Lakers.
It depends though. It depends.
Randle would need a jumper. If we get DeAndre Jordan, Randle needs a jumper.
If we get DeAndre Jordan, I'm not keeping Randle.
Two players that can't shoot on the floor with Lonzo. Because you need like the people you need around LeBron or who you need around Lonzo.
If you
need people that can shoot
DJ,
that
you can't keep Randle though. If you sign DJ, you got to get rid of Randle.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. Because you got to look at the floor spacing. There will be no floor spacing available. It won't be.
Especially if Lonzo doesn't develop that jumper even more.
Yeah, and then also you got to think about it. The Lakers had the worst free throw shooting team in the NBA last year. You're going to add another guy that's one of the worst free throw shooters in the NBA. Yeah. So you're not going to be able to leave him on the floor, which means basically you have to go back to the lineup you had all last year, which was just all young guys. And then maybe if you get a LeBron James or Paul George.
Do you guys think Randle can play center?
Yeah. Easily.
Yeah, he can play center.
Easily. I think the difference between him and Kevin Love is he's way more athletic. So in stretches he can play better.
He also can play defense. He can switch like crazy. It's probably his best trait
and
on
Kevin
defense.
Love said in his press conference after Game 3, he's like, my natural position since I've been in the NBA is power forward, not center. So when I get a chance to go back to power forward, I feel more comfortable. So I think Randle is a guy that's naturally a combo versus Kevin Love, who's naturally a center, but because of the way that the game is played now, he's forced to be like a combo when he doesn't really want to be a combo.
Randle at center is just he can play because it's just a mismatch for everybody. Because he's pretty much Randle has a lot of guard-like abilities. Yeah. He can handle the ball, pass the ball pretty good. So even though he can't shoot, I'm not as worried about floor space with Randle because of what he can do on the perimeter. Like if you give Randle the ball at the 3-point line, be like, hey bro, figure it out. He'll figure it out. Like even though he can't really shoot like that, he'll figure it out.
Like the only big guys I saw him getting outplayed by last year were Anthony Davis and Joel Embiid. Everything else he held his own, which is way more than what you can expect from Julius Randle. Yeah. Anyways, that probably wraps it up. Are the Lakers getting anyone this summer, Pavy?
I don't think so.
So we're just gonna keep the young core and try again next year.
Yeah. I think PG actually goes back to the Thunder with how it ended. Yeah. I just think that it ended like that. It was the best thing for the Thunder's future.
I think PG is gone after that. There's no way you can go back to Russ and say.
Yes, it is. Because
especially if Melo opts in, what are they gonna do?
Okay, look, the thing about
if Melo opts out, he's staying.
Look, the thing that I said about Melo is he did look bad, yes. But the one thing that he said, which I agree with, is they didn't really put him in the best position. So they didn't really have a plan for any of them.
Even if you put him in a better position, I still don't think they get past at least the second round next year.
Yeah, no, because see, Roberson coming back, and Roberson was probably the defensive player of the year before he hurt his knee. You got him coming back. It's year 2. Maybe you can actually get some type of system going. Yeah. I think that with how it ended, he goes back. They know that they shouldn't have lost that series, and I think you go and you give it a chance. I think you go back. Right. But I don't know if they get anybody.
Are we signing anyone this season?
Yeah, I think LeBron James. Did I lay it out? I didn't even talk about it on HoopsNBrews, did I? Like my full plan? Well, I'm going to talk about it this time on HoopsNBrews, and you'll be actually able to join, and we'll be able to feature that. I laid out like a full 10-minute plan to him about why LeBron James is a businessman. Like Los Angeles is the best bet for his business goals. So I think LeBron comes this summer. I don't think PG comes. If I'm LeBron, re-sign Randle, spend that money on trying to go and give me some more shooters and guys that can make free throws. And if we want to re-sign IT, I'll bury the hatchet with him as long as he don't start trying to go crazy. We'll be cool, and I'll bury the hatchet with him.
All right. Yeah. That wraps it up for ZoTime. Catch us on Hoops and Brews later. This has been your host, Daniel Beltz, and until next time we speak, go Lakers.
Yes, sir. No.